Ladies and gentlemen of the press, a very warm welcome to you today on behalf of ARRI. We know that your time is very precious at the show, so we really do thank you for taking the time to join us today. My name's Judith Petty and I'm Head of Corporate Marketing for the ARRI Group. We've had another busy year at ARRI and shortly my colleagues will talk you through the features and benefits of our latest innovations. But before we begin, I just want to check that you've been able to receive the press materials either online at arri.com or that you've picked them up on your way into the press conference room today. If you haven't, you can pick those up on your way out. Also, as in past years, we are actually recording the press conference, so you will be able to revisit any of the items that you feel warrant additional attention, and you'll find those on the show page on arri.com. So that will be uploaded pretty much sort of later this afternoon. Also, marketeers are here, so for those of you who don't know us, please come and introduce yourselves, or we'll see you on the booth in Hall 11 at some point. I would like to now introduce you to my colleague. He's Head of Business Unit Lighting, and his name is Marcus Seiler. Thank you.
So, thank you much, Judith, for your introduction. ARRI is always good for a story. Actually, that was one of the first things I learned once starting at this company. And please allow me to introduce myself shortly. So my name is Marcus Seiler, I'm Head of Business Unit Lighting. And after 10 years working for Ostrom's LED division and 3 years in a startup environment for LED lighting, in general lighting applications, I joined ARRI now since January this year. So what's the whole story about? What's the whole thing about? It's actually not only that we're doing a bit of housekeeping right now, but we started moving furniture. And one of the major steps was now, with the 12th of August, we merged the ALS, ARRI Lighting Solutions GmbH from Berlin, with the mother company, the ARRI Technik in Munich. So the location, of course, will remain the same, but to explain a bit about the background, so ARRI Lighting Solutions was an independent subsidiary of the ARRI Group, and they used to serve turnkey solutions in broadcast environments for the last 10 years successfully, especially with focus on Central Europe, Middle East and CIS countries. So based on that experience and now with the new setup, we are able to combine those knowledges and specialists to widen these synergies up to a global level. So we now have a competence center in Berlin, but we also have specialists sitting in Milan, in Hong Kong and New York. So we will spread the broadcast activities, so a system business to global level. The system group is headed by Mrs. Sigrid Müller. Actually, she was managing director of the ARRI Lighting Solutions company for the last 10 years. She brings in a broad experience over decades in the lighting business, and we're wishing her a lot of success for these activities. So the system group is part of the business unit lighting, so therefore it will be one approach on a global level. But not only these merger activities is one of the major steps. Secondly, we are now on the way to streamline our distribution network, especially with the focus of European markets. We are on the way to cancel contracts and to focus on those distributors serving our customers in the best way. So this is ongoing now in the fourth quarter currently, as I mentioned. And thirdly, last but not least, we are heavily investing in our R&D resources. We doubled our R&D resources, and this is of course to speed up introduction of new products. So my colleague Mike Wagner, just after my presentation, he will step in and explain about the latest products, but not only the launches that we have at IBC this year, but please stay tuned. So the next months and the year to come will be very interesting for what we have in the pipeline. So you see, we have clear steps in mind, what to do, how to achieve the milestones to really be set up for the future. And yeah, we want to ensure the customer satisfaction more than ever with top innovation, top service, and top quality products as you used to have in the past. Thank you much.